Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Wilkes University Athletics for tonight's soccer matchup as the Wilkes University Colonels host the Marywood Pacers tonight. Wilkes looking to improve on the record, shoot for their third win of the year. Marywood, in the meantime, is 4-3, so expecting this thing to be evenly matched tonight coming in. Colonels and Coach John McNichol in his fourth season looking to get his team going here as league play is going to be heating up. So we're here at Bruggerworth Field, beautiful brand new complex for this evening's contest. We got a field hockey game behind us at Schmidt Stadium. Another game of interest here is the University of Scranton taking on Misericordia University tonight in women's soccer. But we're here at Bruggerworth Field with the Colonels. And the starting lineups, Hannah Landis will be the keeper tonight for Wilkes. Victoria Burkhart, Katie Seitz, Karina Vargas, Nima Harkins, Abigail Barkless, Tatiana Mancera, Anna Seaman, Madison Straub, Juliana Askins, and Emily Beidelsbach will round out the starting crew. In the meantime, for Marywood, Rebecca Becker will be the keeper. She is a sophomore. You've got Mackenzie Bennett, Josephine Source, Shauna Hawk, Ashlyn Jess, Marissa Bowles, Carolyn Plank, Brooke Longstreet, Elizabeth Levine, Madison Blackshire, rounding out the starting lineup. Head coach Andrew Smith out of Kings. Two Kings graduates. McNichol graduated in 2008, the head coach of Wilkes. And Smith graduated in 1997, 22 years at the helm at Marywood. 45-minute halves. Marywood ready to sprint forward. And we are underway. This will be kicked down long. It'll go right to the keeper for Wilkes as Hannah Landis, the sophomore out of Red Hill, Pennsylvania, will southpaw this towards midfield. So Wilkes will try to control here as they get the ball going the other way. So Vargas down on that far side, and Wilkes will try to kick it over to the corner, and this one's going to be protected over there by Marywood and will go out. So we'll get a long throw here coming up for the Pacers. Off one of the Colonels, and it'll come over towards number 7, Burkhart. Burkhart will get it again and switch the field, trying to get it over to her striker on this far right side, but it'll be controlled in the middle here by Marywood. That'll be Blackshire. Back over to Burkhart. And Burkhart will kick it down and try to get it over to Anna Seaman. And Anna is out of Allegheny, New York. Gets it deep in and off of one of the Tootsies of Wilkes. Will get a shot on goal, and it's going to come up short. So that looked like Nima Harkins got a foot on it, the senior out of Pennington, New York. And it'll be booted away there by Rebecca Becker. Going forward, onside are the Pacers, and Wilkes gets rid of that. I'll look over on that far left side, Katie Seitz. Springford area, a lot of people know what that school's all about. Very good soccer program out of Collegeville. And this will roll down and still stay, and looked like it was going to stay in. Still in, it is. Right near the line. Wasn't sure. Far shot will be high. So an opportunity over there by Emily Beidelsbach at Myerstown, Pennsylvania. Went to Elko High School. All capital letters. Probably have seen some sporting events with Elko on it. This one headed and then got out of the back by Simon. Over towards the center, and Marywood will try to control and then back over towards middle. Come back this way over to Vargas. Vargas looking to send a through ball, and it'll go right to the Marywood defense, and then the keeper will come out to grab it, and that'll be Becker. So we're early in this contest, just about 3 minutes in. John Mendola with you here on the Wilkes University Athletic Network. And a high kick out of the back, headed over there by Burkhart, now controlled by Wilkes. Marywood putting on a little bit of the heat. Nice physical battle over there. And down went number 28, Juliana Askins out of Carlisle. Now we got a whistle here as one of the Colonels are shaken up. So we get a substitution. So Neem Harkins will come out. Sarah Eliff out of Owings, Maryland, is into the lineup. So a deep throw here and good defense for the Colonels. Now we got a little bit of a breakaway here. Possibility for Beidelsbach. Makes a great cut, lefty over on the far side of the net, and nobody able to get there. So Beidelsbach tried to put one just beyond the net there. So Harkins takes a break. Has a thigh sleeve, not sure if it's a quad or a hammy injury, if that's what's bothering her, but she's over here talking with the trainer. And this down on the far side as Marywood will get a deep throw in here. Get it back to the defender. Trying to get some kind of offense working here for the Pacers. That goes out. Deep throw there the other way, and then a header by Wilkes as they try to see if they can control here in the center of the field. And on that far side goes the Colonels, trying to stay onside. They get a ball down there, but it is Becker. So it looked like number 20, Tatiana Mancera out of Miami, Florida. Trying to get something working there for Wilkes on that far side. Here coming back in the center, and this is kicked deep, and Wilkes will get there first, and their keeper will take care of this and boots it out lefty style Landis. Header over there for the Colonels, but it goes out of bounds. So Emily Beidelsbach, a senior, ended up getting off her head. But somehow, I don't know what happened because Wilkes got it back. If Marywood got something on that, or there was a quick play and I missed it and the flag goes up, as it'll be Marywood now with the throw-in. Here comes Marywood now, and again, this will go out. So a deep throw. That'll go back now to Wilkes. So trying to get on the other side of Bruggerworth Field here on the offensive end. Looking to switch the field. Here is Wilkes, and this will slide out of bounds over towards the Wilkes bench. Throw here, and goes off the chest of Blackshire. Tries to kick it down deep in a battle down there on the wing, and the ball is free. And Marywood just unable to get there to make it happen. That was Elizabeth Levine who tried to make something happen there and penetrated well deep into the Wilkes defense. But this will be a goal kick for Hannah Landis. 38 minutes left here on the clock in the first half. Early in the contest here, no score between these two. Marywood and Wilkes. So Katie Seitz, Beidelspach trying to get there, but it'll be kicked down to their keeper, Becker. Goes off Seitz. Battle over here towards the Wilkes bench. Trying to be controlled here by the Colonels. Eliff, Seitz, Beidelspach trying to find a little room, but kicked out there by one of the defenders for Marywood. Back over to number 28, Askins. Now it's Marywood with a header. And now somebody free in the back. I believe that's Blackshire. Blackshire will be wide. But at least trying to get a little bit of ball on the net. The Pacers. And this will be cleared right here. Get out to midfield, and Wilkes will try to control here and get their offense working. Here is Eliff. Eliff sends a through ball, has her girl down there. It is Beidelspach. Marywood defender slides down and saved over there by the keeper, Becker. So that was a opportune moment there for Wilkes. And unable to capitalize there as number 35 will come into the lineup. Alex Holmstrom out of West Deptford, New Jersey. So coming out is Anna Seaman out of New York. Nice crowd on hand this evening here at Bruggeworth Field as the Colonels and Pacers match up here tonight. As I said, behind us, Schmidt Stadium, they've got some field hockey going on right now. So Marywood trying to defend, Wilkes trying to see what they could do here in the center, and a shot off of one of the Marywood defenders and then cleared out. And now it'll come out towards the center. Wilkes sends one in again. Here's Stiles now with it on her toe, tries to get it ahead, goes off of one of the defenders, then kicked back and over, and almost controlled over there by Marywood, but it goes off, and both referees are real sure, and finally they say, okay, it's Marywood's. So Marywood with another throw-in. Now here comes Wilkes. Vargas down that far right wing. Plenty of legs over there. Wilkes tries to send one across and goes off of Marywood. We'll get a corner. So chasing that ball down over on that right-hand side was Sarah Eliff, the 5'9", first-year player out of Owings, Maryland. Sent across, header goes far as Wilkes unable to connect on that. Good attempt there in the center of the field, but didn't go forward. It skipped off and went to the other side, and that was Victoria Burkhart, the senior out of Mount Pocono, attended Pocono Mountain East. So that goes out. We'll get a Pacers throw-in. 33-30 on the clock here in the first half. No score. Wilkes had a couple opportunities. Marywood's had a shot or two. Wilkes trying to stay onside. 4 defenders back for Marywood. They will send one down to the corner, and Marywood boots it out. So Vargas tried to run that thing in. Rahway, New Jersey is where she calls home. 5'3" senior. Off the head of the Pacers. Deep throwing over here. Vargas now with it. Trying to do a little footsie work over there. Pacers right there. Vargas gets by one. Sends one. It goes off of the Pacers' body. Over near out of bounds. Vargas goes flying. And the officials say it'll be Marywood. Throw in here, and then a kick, and then Marywood will, again, trying to get their offense working, but over there is Burkhart. Gets in the way. Burkhart sends one. Marywood right there one more time. A little bit of a leg stick, and then Wilkes just trying to stay after it, using a little bit of body. More body, and more defense here out of Wilkes, controlling the action on that far side. And what do they call here? So Andrew Smith getting vocal, trying to get his team going here tonight. And here come the Colonels. Trying to control. Nice move over there by Elif. Elif trying to keep the footsie going. Almost got that through over to Beidelspach. Unable to do it. It'll be chased down in the back over there by number 28, Askin. She'll kick it back to her keeper. And Landis gets it out. Now it'll be back on the attack, the Colonels. Just trying to control the ball right now over to Vargas. So Karina Vargas working that side and middle. And now forward one more time. Get somebody down the wing. Great ball, and just not enough juice on that. Thought it was going to get there, but a great job by Marywood hustling that. Here comes Wilkes one more time. Controlling. Elif makes a move. Elif gets inside the defense. And Elif, oh, what a save over there. Elif ripped it quick, but Rebecca Becker on the save out of Boiling Springs. So it'll set up a corner here for the Colonels. Way to fire away there for Wilkes. But credit to Becker, who was right there and had the quick reaction. Here comes the corner for the Colonels. Header, oh, just a little high. Becker talking to her defenders there for a quick second, saying we got to get on them. As we get a substitution in here, Kaylee Harwick out of Souderton. So another soccer town down there, right off the turnpike. Telford, PA. Right between Quakertown and Lansdale. Wilkes trying to battle here deep down this corner. They'll go down. Good body control over there. Physical contact. Will they be able to cross it and keep it alive? Send it across the middle. Marywood's there to defend that. Who's going to be the first one to it? And a ripper by Burkhart goes wide. Becker kicks it out and goes off of one of the Marywood defenders. So that goes off Mackenzie Bennett. She's out of Enville, New York. And the ball is free right now. Marywood trying to control out of the back. They send a through ball down. Two Wilkes defenders over here. Get rid of it back towards midfield. Now back over in Wilkes territory. Sent over to the middle. Header. There's a handball they missed. Might have said there was no advantage, and then it gets kicked out. So just under 28 minutes to go here in the first half. No score between Wilkes and Marywood. Homecoming this weekend. Stevenson in town, 12 o'clock start football. We got soccer going on, plenty of stuff happening this weekend. The tents are over there. It's going to be a pretty good party here in Colonel Country. This kicked out by Becker. We'll get down right towards number 22, Elizabeth Levine. So we'll get a direct kick coming up over here. And this will be taken for number 21, Brooke Longstreet. She's out of Lakeland High School. She's a senior. One of the captains on this squad sends a deep ball. Header, right to the keeper. Great opportunity there for Marywood. Landis just happened to be in the right spot. But a beautiful header there by Levine. Bounce out towards the big W here at Bruggeworth Field. Two girls get tangled up over there. No call, and it'll go out. And I think it's going to be a throw in here for Marywood. Number 7 now comes in. That is Shannon McDougall out of Chester, New York. Marywood now, offensive. Sends it across. Who's home? Wilkes trying to get rid of it. They finally do. Send it out to a Marywood player. They're going to get a ripper, but great hustle over there by the Colonels. And that's going to come over towards the side. It'll be Vargas controlling this. Vargas spins around a little bit. And Vargas will use her left. But Marywood steps in front of it right before midfield. Coming over to this side towards the press box. Source. Shot. And it'll go right over to Landis. So Hannah Landis takes care of that. Landis gets her defense up. Everybody up. And then boots this thing over to Vargas. Vargas gets a nice little side pass over to the one side, and now we're coming back as Wilkes tries to get the offense going. Vidalspach sends one down towards the corner. Gets some hustle out of the back from number 28. That was Askins. But it'll be out on Marywood, and Wilkes will get a deep throw in here. Vargas. So Vargas sends it over to her teammate. It's going to go down and out of bounds. So that was Tatiana Mancera, the 5'5" senior. Interesting high school, Archimedean Upper Conservatory in Florida. This will be booted out. Wilkes gets to it first. Vargas now. Vargas on her footsie. Still looking around Vargas. They got to ignore the horn because that's at the field hockey field. It's deep in Wilkes territory. Here's Vargas looking to get a ripper lefty towards the keeper, Becker, and Becker takes care of that. Trying to see if we could get a ricochet, and Stiles, I think, was hustling up, but unable to get that. Seitz, I meant, Katie Seitz. So here comes Marywood once again. Madison Blackshire trying to control down there. But defending over there is Burkhart. Back over to Vargas, controlling in the center. Mancera. Seeing if she could get down that sideline. It's going to be right near the line. It's going to go out, and it'll be a Marywood throw here. So looking to check in the lineup here is number 34, Ellie John. She's out of Bloomsburg and attended Central Columbia. Good soccer down there in District 4. So sweeping out of the back for Wilkes is Seaman. Actually, it might have been Harwick. Now here comes the hustle out of Wilkes. See what they could get going. That is Elif. Elif trying to make a move in the center. Elif still has control of the ball. And that's popped up in the air. Can they get it by Becker with the header? No, Becker comes out and makes a great save. Rebecca Becker playing aggressive in her keeper position. Went up and got it at its highest point and kept it away from Wilkes. And this ball is coming over this way. Coach McNichol looking for a little bit more. Now controlled out of the back, some short passing game here for Wilkes. Vargas trying to control. It's getting a little bit of heat over there by Source. Now down that far left side will be Wilkes trying to play it out of the back. Marywood does just enough to be a menace, and lurking here on the offensive end is number 22, Levine, looking to see if they can get it on her toes. But right now it is Source. Sends one over, and Wilkes will defend it. It'll bounce back to Source. Trying to get it in the center of the field. Bloops one over. It's a great ball, but coming over to save it is Landis. That was a nice look there for Marywood as they tried to plop one over behind the defense. They did just so. But luckily, Landis came out to make a save. Headed forward. Can Wilkes get their legs under this? They get it back to Becker. Hustling over there was 25. Sieben. $17 over here for Wilkes. Stephanie Watt. Watt is out of Lindenhurst, New York. So Beidelspach has been the one lurking over there. Battle over here on the side. Vargas. Vargas gets it over to her teammate. Just a little too much mustard on that. It'll be Source. Source is looking. Source sends one down on the far end. Controlling are the Pacers and Landis. The ball's still alive. Kicked out. And then a miss kick is straight up in the air. Trying to keep things going over here is Blackshire. Here comes Marywood trying to get a far ripper on that far side, but not enough. Not enough curve to it. Had plenty of distance. So a good attack there for Marywood. Just under 20 minutes to go. Opportunities both ways. As we said, an evenly matched game. So Landis out of the back here. We'll take care of things and kick it over to Vargas. Vargas puts her foot on the gas pedal and stops that ball. Mancera. Back to Vargas. Vargas looking to see who's going to run up from the end. And now it's a footsie race down on that far right-hand side. That is Elif. But who's there? Becker once again. Now they're coming out of the back. And a hard run over there by Beidelspach. Full sprint. And that was lucky nobody got seriously hurt, as Wilkes was pretty much going full speed there, and they hit each other and one from behind, and sometimes you get a little injury possibility in that situation, and luckily everybody's all right. So here's Wilkes. It'll be Burkhart. Bob booms that ball deep. It's a gorgeous ball towards Becker. Off her fingers, will get a corner. So that's a heck of a strike there by Burkhart. Kick that thing 50. Jedlicka is into the lineup here for Wilkes at Arlington High School in New York. So here comes the corner kick for Wilkes. Off of Marywood body. Could somebody get it on? And Marywood gets it out of dodge in the back. One defender back there for Wilkes. They're going to try to put the full court press on here offensively. They send the ball across off a body. Good job by Marywood of just getting something on it. Controlled over there by number 7 again, Burkhart. Back inside. And then kicked out here for Marywood. Two bodies there. Nice job by 17, Watt. Watt gets it over to number 14. That is Eliff. Eliff trying to take it down the right wing. Sends one across. And good old Becker. So Rebecca Becker has seen plenty of action tonight for Marywood, and she's done everything you can ask for Coach Andrew Smith. In the meantime, John McNichols' team looking for that first opportunity to put it in the net. They've had opportunities, but they want to finish one. That one batted around a little bit. Now we're going back over, and it's back to Marywood. So Marywood looking to control here. Small ball, short passes, sending one through. No, didn't go there, but that was a good try by Source. Now off the head. Here comes Vargas. Vargas trying to make some damage here. Vargas looking. Vargas surveying. They can't catch her. They send one through. It's going to be on that far right side. It is Eliff sending it across, just in, but it'll go out. So she was just in, but the ball went over the net and out of bounds. So we'll get two more changes here, 22 and 23 into the lineup. That is Diaz. So Cecia Diaz is into the lineup. She's out of Belleville, New Jersey. And Gabrielle Ricci. So Ricci's out of Millstone, New Jersey. Allentown High School in New Jersey. Kicked in the air. Tootsie toeing over here on this far side. Bodies hitting the floor and work here. And then kicked away by Marywood. Now controlled. And here's the ripper, Becker, right there. You just see the confidence and the athleticism out of that keeper when you have somebody like Rebecca Becker right now. It's just making all the plays for Marywood. That'll give your whole team confidence. Landis is doing a very good job for Wilkes thus far as well. It's just that Becker's seen a little more action. Here comes Marywood down, seeing if they could strike up the action here. Source sends it right into one of the Wilkes backsides. And now we're going to get a foul and a direct kick here. So the spray bottle comes out. We'll get 10 from here. So Landis will try to line up her group. She's got 4 right there in the wall. So Source and Longstreet hanging out together. Here's Source, far right and wide. 14:20 on the clock. Still no score between Marywood and Wilkes tonight. New player in the lineup, 32, Jillian Way. She's out of Hughesville High School. So Hughesville, that trip when you take 118 and see turtles crossing the road and deer and all that fun stuff, that's where she calls home. Nice place, nice quiet town. The Spartans. Knocked around a little bit. Here comes Wilkes now on the attack. They got a 3-on-5. Going to be a little too much mustard maybe. No, it's going to be alive and a shoot and a score. Sarah Eliff, first-year player connection. So Becker was right there. Came out, made the save, and got the lucky bounce. But Sarah Eliff did enough of the right things there for the connection and the Colonel goal. Now we got a whistle. So it'll be a direct kick here for Wilkes with 13-13. Not Mockingbird Lane. So here's a Bootsy, and that is a rocket way down there to Becker. That is one strong leg. Wow. Impressive. Almost got it in on the high end. Gorgeous play by Wilkes. Here come the Colonels now. Again, a little bit confidence building here for the Colonels. They get it on a foot, try to get that offensive attack working here. Down to 22, Diaz. Diaz looking for one of her teammates to get open. Circle it around. Vidalspach. Shot. Score! What a gorgeous play there by number 29, Emily Vidalspach. The senior at Elko High School. Shoots that over to the right corner, southpaw style, as gorgeous as you're going to get, right by the tough goalie Becker, and two zipperoni Wilkes over Marywood. Simple right now. Wilkes does the simple play. Nice cut over there. Elif.
Number 29, Emily Vidalspach.
Here come the Colonels now, trying to get back on the attack. Burkhart, that strong leg. Hustle over there. Marywood trying to defend, and they will kick it out. So good pressure out of the Colonels here on the offensive end. Throw here for Marywood. Spun around over there. That looks like that's Mancera. It's not, because she's got red shoes. So I think that was 22 Diaz. Now it'll come down that far side, and trying to cross are the Colonels' great header over there by the Marywood defense. It goes over the Colonels' head. And now hustling to it, two players, including number 27 for the Colonels, Straub. And that play there goes out, and it'll be a goal kick. So 30-9 now into the lineup here for Wilkes. So it'll be Katie Schoniger. Schoniger out of Collegeville, Perkiomen Valley. And also number 9, Holly Feast. She's at a state college. First-year player, Feast, as well as Schoniger. So good physical play there. No call, as number 17 got into Kate Kohler-Dye. Got into it a little bit there on the offensive end for Marywood, but playing from behind. So here comes number 11. We mentioned her name, Source, a bunch of times. That comes up a little short, and Wilkes plays it over to this side. Elif. A great hustle at a Source once again. So Marywood trying to stay alive. Wilkes kicks this one deep. Trying to hustle that down is Feast. 9:34 on the clock here in the first half. 2-0 the Colonels over Marywood. Wilkes down that far end. Colonels see what they could do to try to cross. They got somebody on that far post right now. Sent over towards the center. It's plopped up in the air. Two Wilkes players are there, but here comes Marywood out of the back, and they kick it out. But Wilkes gets a foot on it, goes out of bounds. So Stephanie Watt with the hustle, but some pressure right behind her. Megan Mulvey is in for Marywood. And Bulk is in now for Wilkes. And there's Bulk there with the ball. Kicks it to the back. She's a first-year player at a Paw Pack. Pennsylvania, that's Wallem Paw Pack. Home of the Buckhorns. Deep throw in here. And kicked up in the air. Nice job by Wilkes of holding sway there defensively. It was number 26 for the Colonels, Harwick. Little give and go and just a little too much on that pass. A lot of times you don't have enough mustard. Sometimes you have too much, and Diaz just had a little too much on that particular play. Controlled here by the Colonels. Right back at it. Marywood hustling, though. Doing a good job. Nice and physical. What you like to see. These ladies going at it with 7:27 here in the first half. This ball up for grabs, and Wilkes wins it and sends it low. Back over towards the middle. They'll play it back here. And they'll send it over towards Wilkes' way and then kicked out of bounds by 32 Bulk. Catherine Horner is now in for Marywood. She's out of Johnstown, Pennsylvania. This kick deep, going to go off a Marywood leg. Trying to corral that right now is number 9, Feast. A little bit of back and forth play right now. Action happening so fast. Got to quickly identify who has the ball. Diaz. Diaz cuts in, cuts out, sends it over to Bulk. Bulk sends one across. Marywood is right there, and now Marywood in control with Way. Now it goes back over to Wilkes as the Colonels now attacking out of the back. I believe that's Watt down that left-hand side. Controlled in the middle by number 9, Feast. Now we go to that far side right now, trying to make some moves over there, and a lefty shot off of Becker. It's still alive. Can somebody get a body on it? And it's, off the bar. Oh, that is one you want back. Diaz over there lurking, as well as Aliyah Bulk. And just unable to convert as Becker was right there with 5:37 on the clock. 2-0 Wilkes over Marywood. They'll play it back to Landis. And Landis will boot that thing out. And here comes number 9, that's Feast. Kicks it down to the corner. It'll kind of slowly roll almost out. And then Marywood just kicks it out. And she had some time there. Just probably could have just shielded that ball, and it would have been a goal kick for Marywood. Well, it was feeling a little bit of the heat for the Colonels coming on. Down in the corner. A little bit of the business going on in the dark part of that corner, but Marywood kicks it out. This looks a little darker because you got some of the turf that changes colors over there. But everything gorgeous here about Bruggerworth Field, that's for sure. Here's Wilkes on a ripper, and it's going to be high. What a good job over there by Feast, Holly Feast, the first-year player. So Wilkes has a lot of young players here on this program and trying to get better. And then you get so many freshmen that you bring in. You want to see what they could do on the field. You see so much in practice, but it's nice to see them in game situations. Making a move. Great pass to Diaz. And what a defensive play over there for Marywood. But it was a super pass from Bulk over to Diaz. But the defender just got it out of there. But great touch. (12-6) now coming in here for the Colonels with 3 minutes and 25 seconds on the clock. Blows them in. So Jordan Jennings out of York, Pennsylvania, and Mia Selsa out of New York. St. John the Baptist is where she attended. We're highlighting everybody here on this roster. There's just so many here for Wilkes on the roster, and a lot getting opportunities tonight. Play the game of soccer they love. That kick down deep and inbounds. And trying to chase that thing down was Feast. Deep throwing. That'll be a goal kick. Played in the center of the field. Under 2 minutes to go here are the Colonels. Great play here for Marywood trying to come up just a little too much on it as they tried to get the pass down. Now Marywood will boot one down. It'll be high and long, but Wilkes is right there to defend. It'll go out. It'll be a throw in here for the Pacers. Controlled in the center. Here comes Wilkes. Needed to be a little bit more forward, that ball. But it got over to Balk. Marywood will control out of the back. They'll use Becker. Becker gets it on her foot over to her defender. And they'll survey the field with just about 1 minute to go here in the first half. So this staying down the line will get over to number 9, Feast. 38 seconds. That was the other horn for field hockey. So they're still going to play through, but you got two contests going on. Once in a while you hear a couple noises, and that gets over to Becker. Diaz is getting her foot taped down here by the trainer for Wilkes. Becker boots this thing out. It's a bomb. Goes off of one of the shoulders here for the Colonels. Colonels will send it down, seeing if they can play it off a body. It goes off ahead.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And that will do it. 2-0. Wilkes leading Marywood tonight here at Bruggerworth Field. We'll be back for the second half.
Colonels lead.
And the second half is underway. So we switch sides. We got a new keeper here for Wilkes. Lauren Sweeney is in. So we've seen a lot of players here for the Colonel switching in and out. It'll be Marywood trying to get going offensively. Get one down deep here, and defender ran right into the defender. Marywood faithful, not happy with that. But the Colonel player was stationary. Hustle over here, and now Wilkes will try to get it out of the back. A couple of arms get tangled up and playing strong, and down on that right-hand side are the Colonels. Elif boots one over. Oh, it goes off the post. Just couldn't catch any of the corner. Great shot by Elif. Hustle over here by Mansera. Back over to Marywood now, in front of their own bench. So tough play there for Elif. She got robbed on that one. So here's the Colonels. Horn gets sounded on the field hockey field, and we're still watching some soccer here for Wilkes and Marywood. Second half, 2-0. Wilkes leads early in the second half here. Marywood trying to get the offense going, but Mansera and Wilkes right there. Scranton leading Misericordia 1-0 in that women's battle. So spinning around is Vargas, looking to find somebody. Nice ball by Bidelsbach. Straight up in the air, and then a header towards Becker, and it'll be saved. Now Wilkes will kick this out of the back and head just past the midfield stripe. So Wilkes ice hockey team in attendance supporting the Colonel soccer team. And Sarah, they tried to get it to her, but goes off one of the defenders, Longstreet, out of the back. Staying alive here. Vargas now. Goes off a body, straight up in the air, and it'll go out of bounds. Still in the center of the field here for Wilkes. It'll be hustled over by Marywood. They're going to move down the line. That's what they're calling for. Come over to the keeper by Sweeney. And now it'll be Wilkes. As they get sights. Vargas sends one down the far right side. It'll be chased down over there by Elif. Elif will keep it in. Elif towards the middle. Sights. Falls down. Marywood kicks it out. No foul called. And it'll go right towards the center. Headed out. And then Marywood boots it out. And now Wilkes will try to control, but it'll be number 40, Blackshire, off for Tootsies. And then Marywood will send it down, but it will go out. Here comes Wilkes, waiting for somebody to come down. Bidelsbach with a shot, and Becker takes care of it. Wilkes playing it out of the back and playing some good defense. That was Straub. Now here comes Marywood with a possibility down that far end, and Wilkes will control. And good body action over there, and it'll go out on Wilkes. And Pacers will get a throw. Goes over to Blackshire. They send one in off of a Wilkes head, straight up in the air. Still battled over there, and then kneed out there by the Colonels. They're going to get it over to Mancera. Mancera will look. Vargas in the middle. Mancera seeing what she can do. Mancera makes a move on the inside between three defenders. Over to Vargas trying to get a little bit of wiggle room. Vargas. Mancera. Vargas. Vargas, extra Tootsie toe work, then a ripper, and Becker's there. .38 minutes left here with Wilkes leading 2-0 over Marywood. People breaking out the winter hats, the hooded sweatshirts, the coats. Still pretty good weather here in northeastern Pennsylvania. Here is Mancera. Beautiful pass. Couldn't get there. He off the keeper. They said she was offside. So that was a gorgeous pass over to Elif. Wilkes, again, changing players in that lineup tonight. We've got Burkhart. Burkhart sends one down. And once again, Rebecca Becker has had the most action tonight on the field. Vargas. Bidelsbach trying to split defenders, but a good job defensively back there by number 14. She said, hasn't gotten a whole lot of credit. Ashlyn Jess. She's a senior. She's done a nice job back there tonight for Marywood. So 7 comes into the lineup. That is Shannon McDougal. We saw her in the first half. 21 getting ready to come in. That is Brooke Longstreet will actually get the throw in. Goes off of the midsection there of the Pacers. They'll ploop one down, and it goes off a player, and then Wilkes will recover and will get over to Mancera almost. But back to Marywood. Now we'll evaluate. Try to send one down. Player looked almost off, but they didn't get it that far to find out. Marywood now still trying to see what Burkhart gives her the business and gets called on the foul. So Victoria Burkhart with a mild forearm shiver. And it'll set up a free kick here for Marywood. Brooke Longstreet. Longstreet sends one over, goes right off of the defender for Wilkes as Bidelsbach will try to get to it. So that was a great job over there by number 27, Straub, who headed that out. Marywood sends one across. Goal for the Pacers. That was a last-second try on the ball. Wilkes kind of quit on it. And I don't mean that negatively. It just means like you're thinking, okay, this is going out, this is going out. It didn't go out. It just stayed in, and they sent it across, and they had somebody there to finish it, And the Pacers get on the scoreboard. So a score over there by Marissa Bowles. And nice when you see a local girl score. Not that it was from Wilkes, it was from Marywood. Credit to her, nonetheless. And the assist goes to 22, Elizabeth Levine. So here comes Marywood now on the attack. Trailing 2-1 to Wilkes.
Marywood goal scored by number 16, Marissa Bowles.
So John McNichol can't be happy on that. But it was a heck of an effort and really just like a last-second kind of deal there by Marywood to just eke it across. And a great cross it was and able to finish. 34 and change here in this one. Wilkes 2-1. We've seen, again, a lot of players off the Colonel bench playing tonight. Here is Mancera. High, but Becker's there. Mancera looking to try to get something working. Goes right towards the defenders. Sends ball beautifully over to Beidelsbach, trying to keep it alive, but Marywood thwarts that with 4 defenders. So Wilkes trying to see if they can get their offense working again here at Bruggerworth Field tonight. John Mendola with you on the Wilkes University Network. Here's an offensive play here for the Colonels. Keeping it on her foot the whole way. Now it's Mancera. Mancera couldn't get it past the Marywood defender. Mancera. And one more time off the defender. So nice defense over there by Longstreet. Vargas will come over to the corner to take. Here's Vargas, floats one over the top, but Becker gets it. This out towards the middle, missed by Wilkes, but then booted long and right to a Marywood defender. And again, that goes to 14, Jess, one of the captains. Here's Beidelsbach, looking to make a move. And nobody went there. Beidelsbach thought maybe she would get her teammate Mancera to head down, and not on the same page on that one. 2-1, still Wilkes here at Bruggerworth Field. Very high, very long, and very almost out of bounds, but Marywood still trying to press forward. They got a goal by just a lot of not give up. Vargas gets hit pretty hard over there, no call. Vargas will stay with it. Corina Vargas out of New Jersey. Great hustle over there by number 7, Burkhart. And now we'll get number 15 in. That'll be Barkless out of Hamilton, New Jersey. Abigail. Throw in here for Marywood. Mancera right there. Trying to stay alive, and then it'll go out. Beidelsbach couldn't get the break. That header missed by a couple players. Then it's kicked out, and it'll be Marywood ball. That will be kicked out here for Wilkes. And a beautiful ball downfield. and then trying to stay alive. Nice work in the center there. And hustle by number 14, Sarah Eliff. This one kicked right over to Mansera. It just goes over her head. So Marywood looks a little hungry right now here to start this second half with that goal. Little momentum their way. Wilkes has to try to get some offense working here and get something going their way to try to maintain a lead and a little bit of that energy. Marywood not backing down here at Bruggeworth Field. Attack out of the back here for Wilkes. Good run. No call there. And it'll go over towards the side. Now we'll get a late call. So Wilkes will get a direct over here. About 22 out. It'll be Vargas. So here's Vargas. Ground ball right to Becker. Coming over, plopped up in the air. A little bit of contact, and then Wilkes will try to get it over the corner. And chasing that down, not able to get there, was Eliff. Marywood keeps it on the ground. Intercepted there by the Colonels. Now that looks like Eliff coming across the way. Gets it across. Mansera, she'll rip one high, just a little too much. So 23 in. Gabriella Ricci, and 17 in for Marywood, Kate Kohler-Dye. 27:44 on the clock here tonight. Stephanie Watt back into the contest here for Wilkes. Mansera lost the ball along the way. That was going to be dangerous for a moment. And Marywood just trying to get it out of Dodge. Again, they're down by one, but they're not quitting, that's for sure, for Coach Andrew Smith. Here is Burkhart. Back over to Vargas. And a lefty shot here, but Becker is there to take it from Feast. And a stoppage here. A little shoe tie. 26-26 on the clock. 2-1 Wilkes over Marywood tonight here at Bruggeworth Field. The official will throw it down and say, all right, we're good now. Mansera. More Mansera. Slider. Down to Beidelspach, wide open. Is going to be a great crosser. Gets it across, but to Becker. So Beidelspach had the run on it. Becker rips it out. Controlled in the center there by Marywood for a second, and then Wilkes gets it right back on the attack. Cut over there and tried to make the quick pass. Over there was Eliff. And then Wilkes comes up strong again, but the defender is back there for Marywood. That is McDougal. As they bang that out over towards the midfield stripe. Here comes Marywood now. Little momentum. Has somebody open that. Wait for it over here on this side. Plank. Plank back to the center. Back to Plank. Plank gets one, and it's going to be far, and nobody home. So good opportunity there. Josephine Source, the sophomore out of Monroe, New York, tried to make a play there and get some offense working here for Marywood. Kiana Jadlika is now into the game. Elif took a seat. Here comes Vargas. Vargas will see what she could create. Vargas sends one, just a little too much on it. It'll roll out. 24-16 on the clock here. That one, Mancera, back over towards Bidelsbach. Nothing doing. Wilkes trying to get the attack in the center. Ricci. Vargas. Over to the corner. That's Feast. Feast sends one across. Over towards Ricci, and it'll be cleared there by Marywood. Good shield over there by number 27, Straub. She's a first-year player out of Franklin, New Jersey. Deep throw, and now it's Vargas. Vargas sends one. Could it be the perfect play? Oh, almost. It was the perfect pass, and getting a little high on it on that one happened to be Tatiana Mancera out of Miami, Florida. Substitution coming here for Marywood. Megan Mulvey back in it. No, that is number 6, Catherine Horner, the freshman out of Johnstown, Pennsylvania. Vargas trying to get around a body, sends it sideways. Shot off a player. Bidelsbach will get a free chance here. She sends it over to the corner. Here comes the high crosser. Can we get a header on it? No, Marywood clears that. But Vargas will chase it down, and then Marywood gets to it first. So the Pacers trailing by 1. Playing a lot of defense, but came alive on one play tonight to get into goal. Nice pass down to Bidelsbach, trying to make a move, trying to shield off Mancera. Mancera needs a flip around and just can't do it. They wouldn't let her turn. Vargas now. Vargas trying to make a quick hitter move, can't do it. They do a good job there. Bidelsbach will send one. It's a ground ball. It'll be kicked straight up in the air about 30 feet. It'll take a bounce, and Marywood and Wilkes will battle that out right now, and it'll go over to Jadlika. Jadlika down that inside, tries to get the inside spot over there, sends it across towards the keeper, but it's out. So good defense over there by Longstreet as Jadlika just tried to get one in and couldn't. 21-17 on the clock here in this contest. 2-1 Wilkes. Here come the Colonels, trying to get that attack going. Marywood kicks it out. Ball still alive. Marywood kicks it out. 20-20 to play here tonight. Getting it over to the corner. Diaz. Becker on the save. This one bombed away. Goes off of one of the Colonels over towards Burkhart. And then back over this way for Marywood. They'll send it deep. Source over to the corner. This will be a battle down in that corner. Still in bounds after the Wilkes player went down and then jockeyed up, and then Wilkes will win it out of the back. So a good job of physical play there. Mancera getting hit from behind, and they're going to say it goes off her. So Marywood did a good job there. A little trickery, sorcery, whatever you want to call it. They got the ball in, and now 4 Marywood players back on the field, including Levine, Bowles, Plank, so here comes the ball for Marywood. Burkhart out of the back. Spun around a little bit. Burkhart gets alive and well in the middle. She kicks a long ball. It's going to be our footsie race. Good. Wilkes get to it. Final spot and booted away by Becker. It'll go right near the line, and a battle over there, and a nice battle over towards that side by Mancera. Here come the Colonels. Still trying to keep it alive. It'll bounce back and go out with 18:31 to go. Sarah Eliff into the lineup. That ball goes back to the Wilkes defenders. Now forward. Now over to the far side there, and this will be chased down by the Marywood defense and then kicked out to alleviate a corner. Nice job there defensively by Wilkes as Marywood trying to come down and get something going. They will get the throw in, though, with 17 minutes to play and the clock moving quickly. Wilkes with a 1-goal lead, clinging to it. Ball's been controlled mostly by the Colonels. Here is Wilkes. Burkhart with it over to her teammate Jedlicka. Jedlicka will try to use her speed. Down the corner. Longstreet trying to guard her. Jedlicka again tries to get by one. Could get by her. She could get across. Does over to the center. That need over just a little high. And no go there for the Colonels. $16 minutes and 5 seconds on the clock. Bruggerworth Field, the setting. That goes off a leg. Jedlicka will try to chase it down, but Marywood right there. Longstreet again. Poked away, it's Burkhart. Here comes Jedlicka. Burkhart's open right there. Should you get it on her foot? It is Burkhart going to cross this thing. Anybody home? Marywood is there. So a beautiful cross one more time for Wilkes, but just couldn't get anybody there to finish. Blackshire sends a deep ball. She's got a girl. It is Bowles. Good defense back there for the Colonels. Little shielding action. Went so far out that it's a goal kick. Lost sight of it down there in that corner. Booted out by the keeper. But Marywood's got to try to get some type of continuity to their offense. It's been a little haphazard. They've hustled. They're playing with heart. But right now, they just got to try to put it together. In the meantime, the Colonels just trying to cling to that one-goal lead. They've controlled the ball most of the way. They've got to finish on a two-goal lead, so much more comfortable. It's going to be a footsie race down the corner. Bottlesbach trying to see what she can do, and they kick it out, Marywood. Ashlyn Jess over there to defend. This one deep in. And they get it. And Becker's right there to gobble up Sarah Eliff's shot. So it's nice seeing a first-year player in Eliff be all over the place. That's encouraging for the Colonels right now. Marywood boots this thing off ahead. Little momentum there by Marywood and hustle by Blackshire. It'll go down towards the corner, and it'll go off of Wilkes. Subs coming in. Here comes number 4, Bennett. Throw in here for Marywood. Staying alive over here in the corner for the Pacers. Kick towards the middle. Marywood keeps it alive. Back over to Burkhart. Burkhart sends one right to the foot of one of her teammates. And Bottlesbach, can she get by? No. Defenders are there. But here comes Jedlika. Looking for Bottlesbach. And Bottlesbach just kind of took a flat stance and was not on her toes anymore. And it just got sent down a little far. So Vargas will return. That one controlled here by Marywood. Plank. Too tightly bunched there. Marywood not spread out enough, and Wilkes was able to corral that. And now we get a call against the Pacers. Coming up, under 12 minutes to go here in this contest at Bruggeworth Field on a Wednesday evening in late September. Beautiful night for soccer. Vargas, a little push from behind. They didn't see it. And Vargas will try to keep things going. Longstreet ends up recovering, and then the keeper will come out. She'll wait for it. Gets to her footsie, and now she can do what she's got to do, which is punt this thing away. Get this out, and Wilkes will try to get to it first. But Marywood there, back over towards Vargas, who's done a good job of controlling the ball in the center. Here comes Wilkes. Nice job. Can it get there? Oh, Becker with a save again. Trying to chase that thing down is going to be number 14 one more time, Eliff. Here comes a shot. Burkhart's going to rip one way high. Just so strong. Needed a little bit more low ripper. 10:22 on the clock. Wilkes, Vargas. Vargas rips one, couldn't get over her head. Oh, what a save by Becker again. Shot a corner. Filet, good. Marywood gets it out. Burkhart gets run into. Nothing called. Official right there looking at it. Somebody calling a handball in the box. Didn't see that. Wilkes now trying to set things up. Little footsie play there, but it is 21 out of the back. Longstreet out of Lakeland. Recovered over there. Tripped from behind is Straub. So here comes Burkhart. She does not take it. It'll end up being Harwick. Harwick boots it down right towards Beidelsbach. Beidelsbach sends it across. Here comes a runner for the Colonels and just a little bit wide. So another good opportunity here for Wilkes. Ricci unable to get the job done. Controlled over there on that far side. Seitz. And then Marywood will get the ball as it goes off of Seitz. 13 is now in for Marywood. Hawk. So Hawk out of Hamburg, Pennsylvania. One of those towns you drive through all the time and just don't know anybody lives there, but they do. Good place, Cabela's, all that fun stuff down there in Hamburg. Now here we go. Wilkes plays it back to the keeper. Keeper keeps it in. Yes, nice play over there. So very good job by Sweeney. Keep it in. I thought might go out. Didn't go out. And it goes down the other way. Here comes Wilkes now playing it back to Burkhart. Burkhart, beautiful pass over to number 27, Straub. Straub now down this left wing. Got some wheels, got some ball skills. Mancera now. Can she get a Jimmy the Ripper? And Becker, just like Stickum, is all over her gloves. Takes care of that ball like it's attached. Very impressed with Rebecca Becker, the keeper for Marywood tonight. Done a good job of keeping her team in this. 18 saves on the night. Legit saves, not just like, hey, here's a roller. It's like real deal stuff. So we get a throw in here for Wilkes in a entertaining soccer matchup tonight here at Bruggeworth Field. That's for sure. These teams playing their hearts out and lots of great physical battles in the center of the field, including Vargas. She's done it most of the night. And it's nice to see some freshmen play hard. Sarah Eliff has done well. 6 minutes and 8 seconds to go. Burkhart plops one down. That could be dangerous if Wilkes would keep the wheels going. They look like they're just content to kind of keep the clock rolling over there. Look for one more opportunity. Again, it's just a one-goal game. Wilkes has to finish another one. There's 2 goals came in the first half. Plopped over the center. Vidalspach tried to kick it over her shoulder. That didn't work. But Wilkes still has the ball at their feet. Plop it up in the air again, and a foul from behind. There's a call. Wilkes peeps saying slow it down. You get that, as you'd like the clock to run out and get the win. Burkhart, the ball's up about 9 yards. She moved it about 3.5, but we'll take it. 4:55 on the clock. Burkhart could kick it from the parking lot in the goal. She's got a bomb of a leg. And there it is. Gorgeous kick, just a little wide. Oh, plenty of strength. One of the strongest legs I've seen. Burkhart's got it. This thing will bounce. Nice play there by Marywood, keeping it alive. But Burkhart is right there one more time. It'll go with a hard bounce out towards the outside. And a battle over there by number 7, McDougal, and number 14 for Wilkes, Elif. Back to the center. Burkhart will play it back to her defense. We'll slide it over to the side. 4 minutes and 7 seconds to go. Misericordia on the verge of getting upset by Scranton, trailing by 1 late in that contest. Scranton's pretty good, though. This one going down, 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 and it goes off a Marywood foot. I think this will be a Wilkes throw, and it will. 3:41 on the clock. Mancera now has got time. Kick it down on the corner and hang out for a while if you want. Here's Mancera. She says, no, I'm going straight forward. Takes an opportunistic bounce, but then Marywood kind of catches up to it. Now it gets to the feet of the Colonels. Elif getting it now. Almost plopped over, but a little high. Vidalspach, can she keep it in? Yes. Vidalspach down that other end. Here is a kick over to the far side by Vargas. Trying to stay alive. Mancera, 2:37 on the clock. And it'll be kicked out over here by McDougal. And she runs it down here for Marywood. Tries to get it upfield for the Pacers. Wilkes will control in the back. Marywood running out of juice here late in this contest. 2:20 to go. Another opportunity here for the Colonels. Great hustle here and a push from behind. They miss. Now they call it. So Blackshire just had a little bit. She was sprinting, a full out sprint, and just gave a little touch in the back. It wasn't much, but because she had so much momentum, it knocked the Wilkes player down. Not everybody saw that, but just had the right angle on it, and the referee had the right angle for that matter as well. 1:38 left to go. This one kicked down towards Mancera. Tries to keep it alive. Back there is Marywood. Mancera's going to goof around with it just a little bit, run a little clock time. Marywood deflects that out. We'll get a deep ground ball here. Can we turn it, shoot, and score? Colonels. Vidalspach. So Vidalspach gets the job done.
Goal scored by number 29, Emily Vidalspach.
She's playing well all night.
Number 8, Katie Seitz.
And that one is taken by Sweeney. .42 seconds to go here. And the keeper comes out to get it. Good job by Marywood. You got to give credit to the Pacers of Marywood tonight. They hustled the entire game, did not give up. But it was the Colonels that just had so many offensive opportunities, and they were able to capitalize on 3 of them against the keeper that's just pretty darn good. Mancera, Bidelsbach, 11 ticks left. Bidelsbach back over to the corner to Mancera. We got a late whistle.
3, 2, 1.
And that will do it. The Wilkes University Colonels 3, the Marywood Pacers 1. The final from Bruggeworth Field tonight. Wilkes improves to 3-5. Thank you so much, everybody. John Mendola here on the Wilkes University Athletic Network.